killing competition here for Fangbu Buffalo. G2 Esports go for Lucian to give Perk some kite ability. It's the last game of the first round robin here in the middle of day 3 of the group stage here at MSI, and G2 Esports have been a pleasant surprise, or at least a pleasant...
a little weak in the early laning phase for the Aurelia, given that she is a melee matchup and she's going to be dealing with a lot of harass. We are seeing trading in the bot lane.
A lot of damage for his Perks, and Mickey's not getting the knock up there. Perks running low, and the flash in! He had cleanse, not heal, so they've got the damage output and the kill at level 1.
Last auto for the plasma stacks is goes down.
And I love this play from Fangbu Buffalo. They utilize the early power that Shen does have. This has allowed Meliodas to invade into the enemy jungle and steal away Yankus's blue buff. So this early game, the first 10 minutes of the game, we talked about it. This is the window that Fangbu Buffalo should look to take advantage of.
Oh, does he flash the wall? Does he flash the wall? Caps only has flash. A flash knockup is a death.
He doesn't go for it.
Equal ends up. He's waiting for that. He has E into flash. There's a Q.
Just stopping the recall here. They've got Jankos in the backside. If they go for it, Jankos is coming.
He's gonna get stopped. He flashes over the wall, gets a bit of a reset, finds a stun. He's running away. The flash to follow. Meliodas could just die to Karthus. They're trying to put the damage down. There's the first kill picked up, and the second. Now can he dodge the Skittles? Can he get away from it? Meliodas with the second kill, and he gets away with it. 3-0 Fangbu Buffalo.
Oh my goodness, they come all...
The kill matters and that gold is relevant, but the lane otherwise keeping a bit equal, looking to see what round 2 might be down here overall this game. 1400 ahead, and now it's going to be a taunt and a knockup for Mickey X, but the dodge zone is there, and now Meliodas here, and it's Summoner. Let's keep in mind, this could be the easy knockup. Blue Smite, knockup on Mickey, he's going to drop. There it is, 4-0, and Hanoi goes wild.
Oh my goodness, the Fangbu Buffalo are standing tall today.
But so far, his early pressure with the Rek'Sai, been involved in 3 of the 4 kills, and now Mickey could get caught out once again.
Ignite is on. Aftershock now times out. The Summoner's coming up. Nice shockwave into the Unburrow, and it's 5-0 in 6 minutes.
With supports on the roam, Pallet finds the taunt here. Topside, Wonder with the rise pick into Akali does have a huge advantage up there on the top side. Akali now approaching that level 6 point, but again, it's been about bottom lane.
And they're going to find yet another knockup on a Mickey. X-Perks flashing away, but there is not an escape route easily for the Galio. Does have flash, not going to be able to burn it in time. Big Karo takes him down. 0-3 for the G2 support.
And Meliodas, he's just stealing away the jungle caps. He's
as much money as they possibly can into him early on. Jankos wants to answer back, but Meliodas forces the flash.
Forces the flash. Mickey is here actually, so it would be a 3-on-2. Ooh, and Zero's actually forced backwards. Has the ult available, gets out.
They saw Mickey X move there. Rek'Sai
speaks the amount of growth that this duo is making.
I think, especially with the positioning comment here, Mickey X as well, but Jankos is under attack.
And we already know he's flashless without mana at all. An easy kill for Meliodas if he wants to burn the ult. Doesn't have to. Just Prey Seeker gets to level 7. Walks right back out of the jungle. 7-0. Here comes the next one. The knockup is in. Shen is delivered. A double kill for the Rek'Sai.
8-0 for the Fangbu Buffalo. They're getting plates off of mid lane. Meliodas is just on fire.
The snowball is real for the Fangbu Buffalo. You can see G2 having flashbacks to last year as Fangbu continue to extend this lead.
I so very flash, and then with the Shen ultimate, they can dive caps as well.
Meanwhile, into the fight top. So this time, the Requiem could be enough. Oh, he's going to heal and stay alive. A solo kill. But now Caps is in. That should be one picked up. Finally, G2 are on the board. But it took 3 of them to
in his favor. Meliodas is going to be able to take up the objective on the back half. It's just a Mountain Drake early on. But since they have such a big lead, as soon as we get to 20 minutes, that Baron threat is so real.
Not picked up without issue here. Looks like it's going to be going down. We can watch that top lane fight again, and Zeros has the high ground.
So we can see Wonder actually relatively low on mana, but he uses the root very early. So this is the window that Zeros can go in to get those trades. He has the invisibility thanks to the Shroud, and you think that at this point the ult is going to be enough, but thanks to taking those points in the precision tree, he gets the health back.
Forward down, but doesn't want to overextend as soon as they see Mickey X.
I love what Meliodas has done so far this game. Oh, fighting in mid.
Then find the taunt. That's going to be a knockup. That's going to be stopwatch by his 2.5 seconds, but it should still be. Oh, it's dead! Limping away. The heal comes in. He survives it. Shout out to Null for the shield as well. And that is nothing on the board.
Yeah, shield and heal from Null. Able to boost him out there.
ultimate whenever it's available, looking for plays. And now with the Rift Herald secured, they're looking to take this mid-tier 1.
Yeah, that thing's done for. Charge gets off, both plates explode.
If they're not going to be in range, they're going to miss all the local gold, and that's... Yeah, plate's not going over. First turret gold is local gold as well. Actually, it is just the one plate once and converted again. This is a very, very good game out of Fongbu Buffalo. 4 point is ludicrous to start out. And now an attempt towards top side, they find the stun. Realmore buys a bit of space, but he's already back in range for more. Here comes everything else they needed. Void Rush comes in, that's the kill. Now under the turret, a nice top, but not the E backwards. That one's not gonna land, so no kills picked up bot lane. And that is just Dark Harvest stacks. Can't even kill Zeros.
Yanko's trying, but he's been put so far behind in this early game, he doesn't quite have the damage. Caps now underneath the tower. We'll just...
Meliodas gonna find Wonder inside the jungle. Knock up, here comes the damage output. Now, how's that trade gonna look? Because Wonder gets the kill and walks backward. Flashes in for more though. Look how much damage comes out of this. One more shot would kill him. Waits for the shield out. Blast go down. Ult comes up and he's got the damage. A solo kill on the top laner. Meliodas is godlike indeed.
Why did they ever bench Meliodas? 7 kills on the Rex side.
And finally, Fongbu Buffalo will find their first objective of the game, and they're looking to convert it into more. This is the most dominant Fongbu Buffalo have looked so far in the group stages. And every
Turret, top turret, both down, and bottom turret just a few hits away. They're very close to getting to the next stages. Here goes Zeros, though.
Pretty good damage. Pro slow charge. Look how much damage that is. He's just gone. He's just gone. What a kill. Zeros him out.
Listen, they are believing that this success is very close, and so is Big Coral.
Here comes the big engage. It is a 2 versus 3, though. Advantage comes over to the Karthus. Now a jump over the wall, forcing that flash away from Big Coral. Oh no, for Perks. But Meliodas, who else is already here? Zeros in the mix as well. Rek'Sai finds yet another, and G2 are running out of health bars. That is an ace at 17 minutes.
Fongbu Buffalo are obliterating G2 right now. Like, it looks like that they're trying to take the IG approach. They're going for every fight. They're trying to keep every member alive, but they cannot ace against G2 18 minutes into the game. Beautiful stuff from the side of Fongbu, and it feels like that they're finally claiming their debt for last year.
Okay, Wonder's here, so no dive, but we all know that could have been a solo kill if he really wanted it. Out goes Zeros, happy to play a bit more defensively this time around. And it might be Fongbu Buffalo against G2 here at MSI, as well as a nice knockup comes in. Meliodas there with the squad. Shen's here to arrive, and it's going to be a nice shield. The dodge zone as well. Stopwatch pops. Now in comes Null. Shotcliffe gets 2. Look at the health bars dropping down. Null gets 1. In goes the Killer Instinct. And this is going to be no damage onto the AD carry, but still taunted and still picked off. A nice shutdown comes in there. Cat finds a stun. He's running away, finds some minions to kill and heal back up off of. And G2 gets something at least.
Yeah, are they going to get out as well? It looks like PVB have decided that is too dangerous. Diving Caps at the turret, so they turn back. Caps trying to defend the control.
In PVB's favor.
Yep, definitely a big stopwatch there. Did by an extra kill, but again, a 1v1.
Look at the damage up, but can't quick it execute. Will not be flashing forward for any more of it. But you can see how much
they have the vision on Baron, but they have to do the work of clearing out those G2 wards.
Here, looking at the next attempt. Shotgun's gonna find Mickey X. They're gonna have a lot of damage in, and he has no way out. The ult's not gonna get through. Big Koro is gigantic, 5-1. Now looking at Yankos over the wall, back through the base gate. He will stay alive, but the siege can keep pushing in 5v4, waiting for the next wave.
Yep, minion wave.
This is G2's opportunity to come back into the game, but can they even approach? Can G2 make the miracle still happen once again?
It's a flashless Karthus, so it has to be a lay waste over the wall, and with Taunt, he can't do it. There's the pickup right there. Baron is on, and it's still a 5v4 team fight. Mickey X cannot join. His ult is on cooldown. Walking over now.
PVB also have the inside track on the mid lane, but they're going for the fight.
Meliodas flash knocks up, gets 1, has to be careful though. Health bar gets low, ult buys a bit of time, but he's still gonna get shut down. 1 for 0, look at the second kill, and Yingos can't get it just yet. Finally now, Zeros gets 1. 4v4 in the map, big ulti comes out, but already double kill for the Akali. Make it a 3rd now for the Orianna, only 1 traded back for Yankos. Gets actually 2, it's 3 for 3 overall.
Actually ends up being an even...
Let's see if Fongbu Buffalo can still bring the Baron buffs they have left to continue to take down these towers.
The fact that Null is 3-0 and 8 has decided to go for the Magi Soul Stealer and is now working towards what looks like a death cap as his 4th major item. He is so far ahead of his lane opponent, but the biggest discrepancy is between the two AD carries. big continue to buy time and wait for that big mistake to come out from PVB.
Yep. Koro's actually walking up to the tower here, and Caps goes in.
Finds a stun, finds some damage. In comes Galley over the top, and they've knocked down Caps already. Pallet gets one on the top of it. 5v4, and it's already G2 running back into their base without kills.
Big Koro was ready for that great ultimate for him to get outside of the Galio range. Karthus ultimate goes down.
Pretty big hit, but Big Koro's still alive. Health bar's low enough that PVB might have to be really respectful over this one. Only one can go back in as we wait for Pallet to recall.
The extra stacks in the Medjai Soul Stealer there for Null in the mid lane. Pallet does get auto-attacked.
Gets stunned, and the team is joining in now. Rise showing up as well. Is there going to be a re-engage? Pallet getting dropped a little bit lower. A flash wall finds it slow into Null, but the shockwave forced him to disengage. But now this team is stuck in the middle of the Summoner's Rift. Looking now towards Meliodas, getting some damage down. Void Rush pops, get knocked up again, has Guardian Angel. Now towards the backside, Caps at 12 health, and Big Koro takes from the mid laners. Meliodas knocks down the support as well. So it's a 4v3 to keep pushing, and keep pushing they will. Looking at Jankos, the damage is there. The ulti not quite up. So it's going to be the push now towards the mid lane with 4 alive versus 2.
That is it. PVB can get inside the base now. Bottom turret's almost dead itself, and they are running a 4v2 power play.
And G2, they tried to force a fight in the mid lane. They thought they could catch Null out of position, but it was Null baiting G2 into the fight, being drawn out of their base. PVB will finally secure their first inhibitor of the game, and maybe they can immediately transition it into a Baron.
10 seconds on many of the respawns. Baron is already there and available.
Go to vision. Mickey X is the one heading towards that area, but he would have to steal it with a Galio Q.
Without ability power. Seems unlikely, but we've seen stranger things. Not going to happen. Good smite. Meliodas grabs up Baron number 2. And yet again, G2 not trying to give up too easily. A flash over the wall keeps the mid laners safe, and of course, Gallia showing up a little bit later than that comes down, but G2 now forced to once again walk away. Meliodas leading the charge in. No has Guardian Angel, finds him knock up. In comes Big Koro trying to duel against Wonder. Big damage to those health bars, and the red team is dropping G2. Have lost 2 already. Meliodas tracing in for his third shockwave. Doesn't hit much, but it doesn't really matter. Jankos can cast Requiem, but the health bars are going to be high enough. That is it. Fangbu Buffalo will not go winless. They will knock down G2. They will find that win, kill the Nexus, and in a slugfest of a game, 31 kills in as many minutes, Fangbu Buffalo find G2 Esports' Nexus.
Meliodas comes back into the tournament off of the bench.